Hi, I'm Kim. I chose to use Ellison painting. I was in the process of remodeling, and Ellison was one that was recommended to me, so I decided to give them a look too. And although they weren't the cheapest, they far and away had the best process. Within 24 hours of reaching out on the website, somebody texted me and called me, set up an appointment for somebody to come. The guy came, he gave me the quote, he did all the measurements, he took the pictures and did all that. I was impressed with the speed of the process, just the accuracy and just how well everything was done. I am myself in sales, so I appreciate a good sales process, and I was really impressed by that. That's the reason that I chose Ellison. And the other reason that I chose Ellison was they offered color consultation, which was something I really wanted. I wanted to do some color and I wanted to experiment, but I was scared and I was overwhelmed with gray swatches. Everything I was choosing was gray, and I had just about every version of gray there was. But Ellison offered a free consultation, color consultation with a Sherwin-Williams specialist, and I loved that process. That was like so much fun for me when she came with all those swatches, and she helped me be even braver than I was trying to be, which I'm so glad. I get so many compliments on the color selection. Last but not least was the crew themselves. They were absolutely fantastic. I think it was 4 days. I don't even think it was a full 5-day process, but they came in every morning, they did their work. They were very fast. They did beautiful work, as you can see for yourself. Cleaned up nicely. Every day when they left, the place was spick and span. I didn't have to be stepping over a bunch of stuff, trying to work around their remnants. They cleaned everything nicely, and in the end, I couldn't be happier with the end results. I absolutely love the finished job. I get so many compliments. First of all, when I had my swatches out and people saw the dark color that I was gonna use in my dining room, they were like, "Oh no, Kim, don't do that, don't do that." And I was like, "No, I'm gonna do it." And the color consult said, "Do it." So I did it, and now they see it, and especially with the art hanging on it, it's just really sets it off nicely, and it looks great, yeah. So the reason that I really felt like Ellison was going to take good care of me was the process signals that right from the very beginning. The follow-up, the quickness with which you respond. If you've been doing any kind of remodeling, it's so stressful. You know, you reach out, you're going in blind, you don't know how they're going to respond, and you start to get a feel for them right away. I got a text back from my email within hours, and so right away that made me feel, oh, they're actually paying attention to me. Right away you get a feeling that you're not just somebody's coming out, giving you a quote, going away. Everybody felt very present, very involved in the process. I think all of that was maybe 9 days in total. It was under 2 weeks, and then boom, I was done. It was crazy. You know, some of the others that I was bidding that were cheaper were gonna take longer, and I didn't want that. I normally am one of those people who always goes for the cheapest, but I convinced myself this time not to do that, and I ain't ever gonna do that again, because you might pay a little bit extra, but the convenience, the kind of attention, the hand-holding, the advice. They had to come back and do the exterior on one of my doors. Yeah, I didn't even have to reach out to them to come back. They called me and said, "We want to come tomorrow and do that door. The weather's nice enough now." I haven't had to chase anybody. I'm telling you, in the world of remodeling, that's a beautiful thing. If my best friend asked me who to trust to come into their home to do anything, I would say Ellison Painting immediately. Everybody who has come into my home from Ellison has just been very professional. There were numerous times when the guys were here doing the painting that I had to leave, and I never once worried about anything. Totally trust them, 100%. I see your guys' trucks around every now and again. I'm like, choose Ellison! Ellison sent a sales professional to deal with me in the first case. That was very helpful because his process and his manner was such that it made me feel comfortable right away. I thought, okay, Mark, you're my guy. You know, you're the guy. I'm not gonna go after the guy who's doing the painting. I'm coming after you. And I like that. You know, if I have a problem, I would rather talk to the salesperson than the guy doing the work. What Ellison says on their website is absolutely true, and that is the process is different, how you compare with the other processes out there, and it matters. It absolutely matters.